Yes.
Yeah, now it looks good.
Okay, great. Hello, good morning, good evening, everyone. This is the VOLTHA TST meeting. The date is March 3rd. Please be aware that this meeting will be recorded and will be published in um, social media. So the last week we released VOLTHA 2.15 and we have the release notes from the Confluence. It seems that we had 82 work items fixed. So there are a good number of bug fixes and I think a couple of features done in this release. So congrats the team. After the release, so we have a couple of things to do. One is to have this page ready. Eric, I think you have started to build this page, but it is not finished yet. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so probably you have plans to complete this, I guess. But this is not something automatically. This is all manual, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we have also another release notes page in our documentation. I am not sure if this is created automatically or not. Probably this is also manual. So were you the one creating this page too, or
Yes.
okay? So this is 2.14. Okay, do you need help for this page to be created? Maybe I can help with that one this time.
Uh,
But I guess I need first this component versions, etc.
yeah, I think as long as I have the release notes,
So this not this one of course, but the release notes from the conference, is that okay for you?
um, yes. Where was the I know that we had a release drafted, a release announcement.
So the
Did that
release
include
announce,
release notes?
so there are a couple of ways you can get this release note. So one is from the Confluence. If you go to our Confluence page, and if you go right a little bit on these tabs, there's a releases tab. So you can see all the release notes from, also you need to select the correct filter here. So you can get all of those release notes. And I believe also Dan has created a blog post. So if we go Linux Foundation, the broadband page, news, there's also a blog post here. So I think the same, yeah, the same is linked also here. So
Oh, okay. So he just linked. Okay.
yeah, it's just a link. Let me edit the page. let me know if you need help creating these release notes on the our master docs. Okay, next item is the retirement of ONOS. So we have decided to retire the ONOS and then have the VGC, only VGC solution, but we haven't completed some of the pipelines running with ONOS. So there is some work to do with the VGC. So Abhilash, for this release, do we have plans to also fix the Turk Telecom pipelines, test pipelines to with VGC, or do you think we will continue with ONOS? So
Yeah, it would need some considerable amount of effort in VGC second to support telecom workflows. Let me see if I can put more resources here. But as of now, we'll keep owners as well.
okay, if you remember, Abhilash, we have also a wish list. So some of our folks also asking us if there's a roadmap, future roadmap. We should also discuss that. Um, but if you have something in your mind right now, for example, if you're planning any new features to the Volta for the 2.16, just let us know. Maybe we can have an offline discussion, or we can have another separate meeting from this.
Sure,
Oh,
sure.
I think we should also maintain that wish list.
Yeah, agree. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to organize that one. Okay, good. The next one is about our hardware tests. As I see, I wasn't 2 weeks ago. I wasn't in the meeting, but what I see in our Jenkins pipeline right now, at least it is working now. There is no failure. But the now we have almost all the jobs are failed. So I have two questions. One, what was the fix? I think there was a Kubernetes problem, and it is probably fixed by Eric. So it's worth to note what was the fix here. And we should have someone to understand what is the problem with this hardware tests.
Yes, Arpan, we were checking it, but I think so. We took up other some priority work. So let me check this. The team to check
Okay,
this.
okay, no problem. I'll also take a look. What is the problem with the hardware test? But Eric, can you explain what was the fix about this Kubernetes? You fixed that, right? Do you remember? Or
Off the top of my head, I think that there was just a um, plugin that was not
yeah.
properly enabled and needed to be.
Oh, it was just a plugin problem in Jenkins. Yeah, we
Yes.
discussed that, right?
Hmm.
So you just updated the plugin.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to find what was the name of that plugin. Okay, so this is not an issue now. Um, okay, next item is GitHub action. So what is the progress here from the last week? 2 weeks ago, I see that from your notes. Um, so as a TST, we need to find some resources if we can help Eric for the remaining tasks. So I guess these BBSIM jobs are still in progress. Is that the case, Eric?
Yeah. Um, right now I am working on converting the big sanity test, which is by big I mean it's a fairly large Groovy file, Groovy pipeline.
Yeah. I think it is the biggest one.
Yeah. Um, but in the meantime, I still have all the Jira tickets already created for divvying up implementation and their or um, applying tests to the various repositories. And many of the repos have all the jobs that they need. And
Mhm.
once this is complete, pretty much all of them will. So if I could start either assigning or getting people to grab those tickets, that would be ideal to keep things moving.
Yeah, definitely. So it's is there a way that someone from us can start with a simple task?
Yes.
Okay. Let me bring that task list by the way. So this is do you remember the any keyword about that? You created
The
a task, right?
ticket is VOL 5495.
5495, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is an epic.
Yeah. So that's the epic. Hmm. So as an example, like um, verify unit test job template,
Verify unit test.
5524.
This one.
Yeah, that's something that needs to be applied to a lot of repos. The template has already been created, and
So
we just need it. Um, Basically, the changes in the individual .github directories in each repo that uses that.
so let's say if I want to start with this job. So where should I go first? So for example, if I go to our open code repository and Vault Open, if I open the Vault Open OLT adapter or open a new adapter go, should I, which file should I be working on? This templates?
Uh,
No,
no, it's
packaging.
in, so it'll go in .github,
Ah,
which
okay.
isn't created yet.
Hmm. So is it a patch right now, or it is going to be, it's needed to be created?
Here, let me send you this. So the patch that I just put into the chat,
Yeah, got it.
if you look at that, that's an
Mhm.
example
Oh,
um, of what it'll look like. So I'm adding the .github workflows directory and a verify script. And so in this case, other similar repos would look pretty much like this, except instead of calling the Onos component verify, which only the Onos components need to call. Let's see, what is it? We have verify unit tests. So let's see. So unit tests should be added to BBSIM status server, BBSIM device management interface, OF agent, OpenOLT, VoltCTL, a whole bunch of repos.
hmm.
I have the list. I can add individual tickets on Jira. It'd just be a matter of who those can be assigned to or who will self-assign them. And also if there are um, inactive repos that we haven't
Yeah,
actually archived yet, that would be good to know as well.
I think after, while doing this job, we can also mark this uh, repositories that needs to be archived. Yeah. Um, okay. So I think we need some um, starting points. So I'll try to um, at least start with a job so we can work offline together. At least, for example, for this job, if we can put some examples, some descriptions how to implement
Hmm.
this job, we can assign to somebody. So together, let's create, then try to create an example so that we can assign the jobs to other people.
Okay. And do you want me to just once I add the description and subtasks, just discuss it
Oh,
via Slack.
let's discuss on Slack. Just for example, if you can drive me how to implement this
Hmm.
specific template.
Yep.
While doing that job, we can also document how I implemented this job, so that we can have an example documentation for a simple one.
Okay.
But- Okay,
Hmm.
great. Okay. Anything to add here? Okay. The next one, Paranit has created the documentation um, regarding this new event failures. So we need to overview these documents and, if needed, make some comments. I haven't done it yet. I'm planning to finish, hopefully today, the review process. Mahir, if you are available, can you also look at this documentation?
Yes, sure, I will.
Okay. I don't know if Paranit joins. No. Oh, yeah, he is here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Thank you, Paranit, by the way, for the
Yep.
documentation. And the last item we have is about this VOLTHA documentation. Let me open it. So there are some maintenance jobs to be done in our documentation. I haven't find any time to work on this one. If someone is willing to take on this, I would be happy to assign. But right now, probably I will not be able to work on this one for a while, I guess. Okay, I'll try my chances in the next meeting too. This was the last item in our agenda. So, is there any other topic you want to discuss? Nope. Okay, then. See you in the next meeting. Have the rest of your day.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye.
Everyone, okay.